confirmed. Velzeborn Blay going through one final women's 1,500-meter race. And we saw the start list: Gabriela Topolska, Chloe Olivier, Alina Ajgalieva, Petra Vankova, Leia Popovikova, and Malika Yermak. Topolska and Olivier made their big rankings jumps with some great skates in Montreal. I think they were both in that major final where there were 9 skaters, 8 skaters in the women's 1,500 meters. A finals, and so for a skater like Olivier, it was a big breakthrough.
Go to the start. Ready.
And so after this, after 9 1,500 meters, as you can imagine, there will be our next break. On the other side, men's relay quarterfinals, and another break. But patch job coming up after this heat, but it is Topolska Popovikova on the front right now.
She's keeping a slow pace. I'll show you something technical here. Watch how she's a little wide, but she uses her straightaway push to come back in towards the blocks. So it's easier on the legs to carry your speed on the corner. She misses the chance there. She doesn't step in, and maybe that's because she can feel the pass coming.
And the Nomads trying to go 1-2 and replicate what some of the other teams with 2 skaters in the same heat did, but Topolska splitting it up. But it's Olivier on the front right now, and Topolska recognizing perhaps the danger behind the French rooster.
Well, that's right. It is helpful to be in second position, but it's not always worth the effort that it takes to fight for second position. And so I do think Topolska now is going to try to save her legs for a bit.
Up and back there. Now Topolska injects the pace. Goes all the way around the outside and all the way to the front. And we're away now.
Back to controlling her pace. So again, that's a sign of a veteran. Being in front doesn't mean you have to go all out. It just means you have to control the race, but there are the uncontrollables just like that.
Nomads, what might they do in control of things right now? Topolska all the way at the back. Coming up to C4 to go. It is Yermak and Ajgalieva on the front. And here comes Olivier mounting another charge into second. Not sure she was through, but Yermak does go down.
That late inside pass has been very popular this weekend, but again, it works when it works, but if it doesn't work, it'll get you penalized real quick.
We'll see what might come from that, but Olivier pushing that aside to take the front. Vankova doing well to get up into second. She has Topolska behind her. Does Topolska have anything left in the legs to try to mount a comeback? And good skate for Vankova, the Czech Ice Spider, getting up into second place. So Olivier over the line first, but that incident will get a review. Again, looking for skaters who has Olympic quotient spots. Czech Ice Spiders, Vankova, Prague. What might that mean to get into a semifinal in the 1,500 meters?
So we see a nice move up the inside by Vankova there. There's an attempt to defend the pass, but here we see, oh man, like a pile up. And
that was one of the early sort of brouhahas at the beginning. I don't think that was where the review came.
Coming around the outside to Polska there, and then there's even more contact.
Because it was an Olivier pass, but that's what
correct.
Forced the Polska wide there. And this might be it.
Up the inside, looks like her shoulders are by, but was it too late? Did she initiate the pass too late for it to be considered a safe pass?
It would be in an advancement position. So that would be, if there is a penalty, would be to Olivier. And that would bump up Vankova, that would bump up to Polska, and then a potential advancement as well for Yermak. And so a lot really at play here.
They save the best for last, don't they, Gavin?
That little twist to come. Then, of course, if there aren't advancements, 21 skaters in the semis could be a few more, but still, when it's 36 skaters in all, getting into a semi is really massive. So the decision has been made.
Final decision, penalty number 38, France. Advancement, skater number 77 from Kazakhstan.
So yes, it is an illegal late pass by Chloe Olivier, and Malika Yermak advanced. So here it is.
And you know, I wonder if she was really trying just to pass the ice spider and just couldn't scrub her speed in time to avoid that conflict. But you know, they don't care if you meant to, they just care if it worked or not.
So in the end, Petra Vankova wins the heat. And will be in the semis on Sunday, as will Topolska and Yermak. And we, as you see, it's dark in here now, so we will head off into our next break. We get back underway at 2.